Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. First things first, today I'm going to just put these eggs into the mayonnaise production, because this is what spawned overnight since the last episode, and this obviously stopped the mayonnaise production from operating because it's run out of eggs, so we'll get these in and that can continue to sell the eggs. There's also a few pallets of wool that need to be moved, so I'll do that as well with the forklift while I'm on it. Just drop this in there. Actually, we'll probably bring some more canola oil over as well, because there's some canola oil pallets to put in as well. So we can do that once the eggs have gone. There we go. And Daggerwin has just purchased, I think, a new tractor, which he did before I got into the server properly, or before I started recording anyway. So you'll see that in a minute, I think. Where is he? There he is. Yes, he's purchased an old Ford FW30, I think it is. Massive thing. Oh yeah, the silage bales will soon be ready as well. They're about 95% fermented, so they'll be ready to sell this episode as well, which is good. Yeah, these are heavy. Only take two at a time. There he is. This enormous Ford. Apparently this is a temporary big tractor to have until we can afford a newer one. He wants to get a, I think it's a John Deere 9R or something, but they're really expensive, so that's something he could afford to buy at the moment, while we haven't got enough to buy the big tractors that he wants. There's also obviously, I keep saying the olive harvester as well to buy, but no priority for that. That's something we can get when we got a bit more money available, once the mayonnaise production does its thing. But obviously, yeah, we've reduced the amount of money we're making from the mayonnaise because it was a bit ridiculous. It's back down to a more normal and realistic level now. So yeah, it's going to take me a bit of time for me to move these canola oil pallets. Not all full either, so it's not much on each one. Probably should have left them in the sell point on the trailer, or at least in the sell point area, but wasn't sure what we were going to do then. Tree clearing or harvest? Well, there is a field to harvest. There's the big, what is it? I think it's oats over there, so probably do that, I think, today. So I'll just tell him that. Yeah, so yeah, I've told him we're probably going to harvest the oats, although there's only one of us can drive the combine, so it looks like Daggerwin's jumped on the combine, so he can start doing that while I continue to move these pallets around. I'll need a trailer though soon, so when he starts harvesting. But he might be able to get round to these, the silo, possibly. I'm not sure how quickly it's going to fill up with oats. Ah, and of course with oats as well we're going to have straw, so that will need baling too. But thankfully we have a proper baler now, a bigger baler, so not going to take quite as long to bale as it would have done with the old baler. Surprising how many pallets this is taking actually. Maybe this will fill it. I'll have a look at the production menu and just see how full it is. Look, see. Yeah, it makes the forklift quite unmanoeuvrable. No, it took them all. Right, let's have a look at the mayonnaise production. We have got, oh yeah, it's full. That's just filled it pretty much, more or less. No more sunflowers left in the oil mill. Carpentry's still working fine, still plenty of wood in there. Although there is quite a lot of furniture, it looks like the pallets there need moving probably soon. I don't want to forget about that. But yeah, I will just move the wool pallets while I'm here, and then probably head over there and move the furniture pallets from the carpentry. Just while I'm here, I'll just move these so that the wool can continue to spawn. Actually, getting quite a lot of wool now. It'll soon be time to sell it. We didn't build a spinnery yet, though. Something. It would be a good idea to do that, but we've already got the mayonnaise production, and we don't want to do too many productions at once. We'll probably save some better equipment first, I think. So I'll just move these out of the way. Just those two actually will do, because that one's still filling up, that valley in front, so no point moving that one. I could move the back one, possibly. If I can get into the back one, I'll try and move that one. There we go, yeah, I can get that. That leaves space for 3 more pallets to spawn. Just put that down there. Okay, so yeah, I'll just head over to the carpentry now and just move those furniture pallets out of the way, because they will need to be moved to allow more to spawn. Oats certainly seem to be the fastest growing crop, that's for sure, because it wasn't that long ago we drilled that. I remember drilling that fairly recently actually, so they've grown really fast. So yeah, for the future, if we need a fast growing crop, definitely go for oats. What we could probably do with is a grain mill, really, to turn the oats into flour, which would be worth a bit more money, but we don't have one of them. They're quite a big thing to build, so we'll need to make sure we've got the space for that. We're thinking potentially, where we're clearing all those trees from recently, there might be space there to put some more productions, so that could be a plan for the future. We're still a bit undecided on what to do with that area that we're clearing. It also would be nice to buy some more land in that area too, because there's quite a lot of land back there that we can get through to now because we clear the trees, so possibly buy a new plot of land back there at some point. We're not really sure which way to expand yet. When we'll get some more land, we're not quite sure which direction to go in from where we are at the moment, which plot to buy, but I'm sure we'll work that out. Ideally, it needs to be somewhere fairly close though, because we don't be travelling to the other end of the map for one field. It'd be a bit not very economical, that, so we'll probably stick with this sort of area, but not sure which direction to go in from this area. But certainly it's changed an awful lot since we started. If you remember back to the first episode, we didn't have much at all, so we really adding quite well with this. It's changed an awful lot. You don't really realise it, especially as you're playing it. It takes so long to play it, and there's been a lot of work put into it, and you don't notice the changes really, but when you look back at what it was like, you suddenly realise how much work we've done. It's quite incredible. That's one of the most satisfying things about the survival series, really, the fact that you do start with literally nothing, just one plot of land and one machine each, and from that we've built up quite a big empire really already, and we're hopefully going to be doing it for quite a bit longer yet. I know generally the comments have been very positive about it, and people are enjoying it, so we would like to continue it. Anyway, this is the last pallet, and then we will help Daggerwin with the harvest. Probably we'll either get the trailer or start baling the straw. I should think will be the job today. There we go. Now we've got more space for the furniture to spawn. Obviously there is some internal storage for productions, like somebody did comment. There is some internal storage for pallets, but you do need to keep moving them out of the way, otherwise eventually the internal storage will be full as well, and then there'll be no room for any more to come. So yeah, definitely need to keep them cleared. Right, so that can probably stay there for now. I will. Oh, the trailer's here. Oh, Daggerwin's brought the tractor, so I'm too late for that. Mine's already full. So what I'll probably do then is get the baler. I'll drop the wood trailer off. This is where we're clearing the trees. Drop the log fork off because that won't be needed. Stay here. Yeah, this is the area I was referring to. There's a bit of an open area back here which we don't currently own, but we could buy possibly in the future. So yeah, that's one option, to expand that way. But yeah, we're not too sure yet on that. We're certainly clearing quite a good area here. It was all trees at one point. Now it's nice and open, so we can either build on it or expand this field further. Anyway, I'll go around and pick up the baler, and then we can start baling the straw. Well, unfortunately, as you can see, the rain has arrived once again on the map, so we can't continue the harvest right now, sadly. But Daggerwin did just have a look at the forecast and he said it should be cleared by midday, 12 o'clock, so that's good. Hopefully it does. Let's just have a look at these silage bales, see if they're ready to sell, because we want to be getting them sold as soon as possible, because the price will be decreasing now. In February, the best price is usually January, I think, so will be starting to go down. Mostly ready, looks like. So possibly by the time we get down there, it will all be ready to sell. So yeah, we'll drive down there with these, and then hopefully, like I say, we'll be able to sell them once we get down there. So yeah, Daggerwin's postponed the harvest just for now, but I think we'll be resuming that fairly soon if the rain does stop. But we'll probably be doing a bit more tree felling possibly. That doesn't matter about the rain. Not sure whether he wants to go on his new tractor yet. He's bought it, but he's not using it at the moment, so obviously it's more of a cultivations type fieldwork tractor rather than a carting tractor. So yeah, that's what it will be mainly used for, I think. Yeah, as you can see, we are getting more and more silage. It is just starting to ferment now, or finish fermenting, so it'll soon be all ready to sell. Just have to wait a few minutes probably just to make sure that it's all not grass anymore, it's all gone to silage. But it was 16,500 litres of grass, and now it's only 11,000, so yeah, it won't be long before it's all ready to sell. Daggerwin's coming to watch me sell it. I'll spin round, I'll kill a bit more time, but I will have to just wait, I think, just a few minutes just to make sure it's all fermented. Okay, so yeah, that's all of them now fermented. Only took a few minutes there, so now we can get them sold, see how much we get for these silage bales. There we go, 18,800 plus 1,800, so yeah, not too bad. Not the best price we could have got, but almost was. Which is very lucky, because we're going to be needing this trailer now for the straw bales. Probably won't start loading them right now. Well, we could do actually, we could put a few on. But we've not got many to put on so far. Still quite a few bales still to produce, or most of the field in fact. But there is a few around the headlands to put on, so we could do that. Obviously not having an auto stacker, it's going to be a little bit slower doing it manually, but it shouldn't take too long. We did it a few episodes back on the same field actually, so... yeah. Right, so I need the bale spike. Daggerwin wants to do wood. No, well, I'm not sure what Daggerwin's doing, but I think I will do the bales. The bale grab's right here, actually, that's very convenient. Not too far to go and get that. But it's going to be quite heavy though, isn't it? We need a rear weight on probably as well. It might be alright, I think it was probably just caught on something. We'll see. Let's just see how well it lifts these bales. Could do one at a time. Yeah, this one at a time, no problem. A telehandler would be nice, but you can do it with these front loader tractors. The question is, do I do it like this, or do I stack them on their ends? Not really sure. I prefer personally doing them on their ends. I think they stack better. You can probably get more on the trailer as well doing it like that, but it doesn't really matter. Do them like this. So I'll probably just time lapse doing this then. Shouldn't take me too long, there's not many bales, I just have to go around the field really and just keep stopping off with the trailer and collecting the ones that need to be picked up. There's not too many though, so it'll only take me a few minutes. once all the bales from the headlands picked up then, might as well sell them now. The price is only going to be going down, so if we sell them now we'll get a slightly less price than if we wait. So makes sense to sell them, I suppose. Not a full trailer load, but not a bad load really. Got a few bales on there, so no harm in just selling them. We're not going to be making a fortune out of them, but it all helps. I didn't quite all get them in one go, but there we go. Okay, so this trailer probably can go back to the field now, ready to load on more bales once we have them. The rain's still here, unfortunately. It's supposed to be stopping around 12, so in theory it should be stopping in the next sort of 5 or 10 minutes, but we'll see. If it doesn't stop though, I can go and help Daggerwin with the trees. I think that's what he's doing. Looks like he's over there with the trees, so see if he needs a hand with that. I'll just leave the trailer here, I think, on this concrete pad area. Should be out of the way there. Also, we'll drop the bale spike off because that shouldn't be needed again until we load more bales. It won't be too long, probably. If we do get more combining done today, just depends on the weather. Go. So I'll head over to the trees then and see what Daggerwin's up to. There is also these trees here, which I'm sure we could probably clear a few more of these to make it a bit easier to get down there. There is room to get down there, but it's just the overhanging branches really. Oh, Daggerwin's coming now. It's taking a half load. Right, okay. Well, I can't do much there then. Let's go and see what he's been doing. So yeah, we've been clearing this area. If you haven't watched the series recently, we've been clearing out all the trees from this area. They were all the way down there. We've actually extended this field a lot as well. But yeah, this is all our land here, all the way back to the rocks of the river, and yeah, it's just trees, and it's not much use as trees really, so we might as well clear them and sell them, and then we can use the area for something else. This is what I was talking about earlier. We're not quite sure yet what to do. Probably building some productions here, or possibly just extending that field further back. But yeah, and there's also this area over here which we could possibly buy in the future. Yeah, so really I'm just waiting for the rain to stop. I think it is about to stop out, just getting brighter now. The forecast up on the top right hand side is showing that the sun is coming out now, so I think we can continue with the harvesting fairly soon. Just wasting time really here, just taking a few more trees down ready to load up in the future, but we won't be loading them today, probably. Just saves a bit of time next time we do some tree work. But yeah, it's definitely getting brighter now. Rain's clearing away. We'll be able to continue our harvesting. And baling, of course. I'll probably go back on the baler if Daggerwin doesn't. Or I might go on the combine for a bit, I don't know. We'll see. Just do one more. Just take the branch off this one, then we'll head over to the field again. Okay, right. Okay, let's jump back in the truck then, and we'll head back to the field, and then I think by the time we get over there, the rain will have stopped. Daggerwin just sold the wood, so not too bad. Not a very full load, but just over 7,000 for that. Here we are back at the field. The rain has stopped, it's nice and bright now, so we'll continue with the harvesting. I will jump in the combine, I think, and just do a bit of harvesting. The all can go away. Get that started up. Unless Daggerwin wants to continue, I'm not sure really what he wants to do. He's still got the log trailer on, he's just sort of his load of logs. I think I'll do a bit of combining for a bit. We could probably swap over again if he wants to take over on the combine. Well, that was a big job, but we've managed to get the harvesting done on this field, and Daggerwin is still baling it. It's almost done now. I think he's been selling the grain, so I'll get that sold. It's oats, so I think the price for oats is about at its best now, I think, what I remember. I'll just check, but it looks like he sold everything else, so I might as well sell the rest of it. We don't have a grain mill yet, so yeah, that looks like a good price. Oh, it's just dropping, so yeah, if we don't sell it now, it's going to drop even more, so yeah, might as well sell it. We're just missing out on the best price. Best price looks like it was December, January, but February it's still reasonable. As we get into the spring, it's only going to get lower, so yeah, now is the time to sell it. Either that or build a grain mill. I think we'll have some more discussions before we do that. But that's really boosted the bank account. Look, even with buying that tractor, which I haven't really looked at yet, I need to go and look at that. But even with buying that tractor, it's still at over 200,000 in the bank. That's amazing. Very productive day. What are we going to get to? Wow, so close to 250,000 in the bank. It's incredible. Yeah, really happy with that. So yeah, things are starting to really look up. It's amazing to think that we actually only need just over 50,000 more, and we could afford the olive harvester. Although, like I said earlier, Daggerwin's got his eye on this John Deere tractor, so he's probably going to buy that first. I think that is more of a priority to have a bigger tractor, although he has bought this Ford now. Yeah, a bigger tractor would be more useful at this stage, I think, than the olive harvester. But he's still very keen to get the olive harvester, I think, so I'm sure that will be bought at some point. But let's just go and have a look at what he's bought this tractor earlier on, which I haven't really seen close up yet. Like I said, that's going to be more of a cultivations tractor, so it's not something we're going to use today. Obviously, it's a shame we haven't used it today, but there was no need to use it really. For corn casting or baling, it's a bit over the top, I think. Yeah, it will have its use, I think. So let's have a quick look at it. No, it's a Ford FW60, so that is a massive tractor. It obviously wasn't too expensive because it's a used and old tractor now, so yeah, not as valuable as they were once. It's pretty incredible. Big tractor, that. Never thought we'd get one of these on the series. Yeah, Daggerwin says, should we get the bales next time? I think we probably should do, because that's going to take us a while. We've already spent most of the episode doing the harvesting. I think probably that's enough for today. Let's just have a quick drive with it then. Start the engine up. So I'm assuming it can run all normal sort of equipment. It's an articulated steering tractor, which is not my preferred type of tractor. I prefer sort of rigid tractors really for using, but they're not too bad. They're good for the power, that's for sure. So yeah, that's yeah. Not used one of these in Farming Simulator before. That's something new. So nice to see that. And Daggerwin's admiring it as well by the looks of it. But yeah, I think that's probably going to do for today. We've done quite a decent day's work there. We managed to get that entire field harvested, which is always a big job. That's a big field for that combine. It would be nice to get a bigger combine as well. That's another thing. But yeah, all in good time. We will get there. But yeah, I think that's probably going to do for today. So thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in the next one.